Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 11.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
And Chase will go in motion left.
11.
Second and 10 now, Burrow.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield to those linebackers. Hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
From midfield now, Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 42-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
At their own 16.
What a pickup this man was last year. It's Christian McCaffrey.
And he rolls across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hey, check that. Hey, smash.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20, Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return is Charlie Jones. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. On third down, Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Pulled in at the 24. So that a 56-yard punt with a 14-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 104 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Niners sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And Mitchell going to have a 49ers first down as he'll be brought down at the 27. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. This is 2nd and 8. Ayuk going to go in motion right. Throwing here, Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw, Purdy. And that's caught by the tight end, Granson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. These two teams all tied after 1. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And they go play action now. Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
11 mighty.
Burrow will throw. And he's got Smith here. And out across midfield down to the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
1st down. Here's Burrow. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now Burrow changing the look.
Whoa. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Back to throw again. Dumps it off to Mixon. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Niners' 23-yard line.
And Burrow going to throw again. Flush to his right. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
A 40-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down up near the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
12, 12, 12.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion left goes Boyd.
At the 38-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting in the ball in the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to come from what? A linebacker, a corner, a safety? They feel like he can win every battle.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15. First down, Bengals.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Again, it's Burrow. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Here we go.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go, here we go.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A real letdown broke down defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now Burrow on first down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And the offense moving quickly to the line. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Here's a 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Here's Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. On 4th down, here's Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 41.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Chase, the motion man right. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down,
11
Cincinnati.
MT, 11 MT. 11 MT, 11 MT.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. They run over center with Mitchell. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing here, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown for the Niners. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Niners have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Now Moody for the PAT. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score Niners 14, Bengals 13.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And we're going to stop play here at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
I'm one, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up the goods here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
11, Thomas. 11.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 20-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
11, MT, take. 11,
Mixing up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Chase the motion man right. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Temptation there certainly to go for this, but I think you have to kick it, right?
The temptation coming from the fantasy owners, right? I mean, There are some that are going to want to kick it because they may have that kicker, but overall, get more yardage, maybe a chance for a touchdown. But no, absolutely not. Run that field goal kicker out there. Kick it. You got to take the chance to take the lead right now. You don't want to put it back on your defense.
And Chase will go in motion left. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a fourth-quarter lead. McPherson's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right out the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Purdy now to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Here's Purdy to throw. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On third down, Mixon. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least make it a 5-point cushion. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and it will push the lead up to 5. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's first and 10. To throw is Purdy. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here comes second down. Throwing, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath.
That's a gain of